In this Bible Versus video, we'll be comparing the Santa Cruz Nomad with the DeVinci Spartan. They were probably the most evenly matched pair we came up with, but there were subtle differences out on the trail. We found the Nomad's suspension to be a bit more playful, while the DeVinci's supple top end and heavy damping made it more of a trail hugger.
The Santa Cruz feels more poppy, like when you're descending, when you're undulating through terrain, it just feels a little bit more lively.
Yeah.
The Spartan feels glued to the ground, a little bit harder to like pop off stuff, get off the ground, but it sticks really well.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little overdamped, I don't know, but
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't get the rebound quite quick enough on the
I
Spartan.
ran it all the way fast.
Yeah, so did I, and there were a few times where I was like, can I get one more out of it? But I just felt like the Nomad, it had that pop that you were talking about, but I didn't feel like it gave anything up traction-wise or in terms of suppleness to the Spartan. So to me, I was just happier descending on the Nomad overall.
Both bikes had adjustable geometry, but that meant something different for each.
We tested both these bikes on the low setting, and the DeVinci is a little bit steeper, but it's longer. It's got a longer front center.
Yeah, if you were to keep the DeVinci in the low setting and put the Santa Cruz in the high setting, they actually have pretty similar geometry.
Yeah, but then you can go steeper on the DeVinci and make it a better suited like all-around bike, whereas like the high position on the Nomad is usable for trail riding maybe-ish.
Yeah.
But then you put it in low and then it just becomes a downhill bike.
Testers went back and forth between geometry settings on each bike, and each one had its benefits. While the Nomad had an extra low, extra slack feel in its DH position, the Spartan offered a quick and nimble feel in its high position. Or they could kind of just meet in the middle.
If I'm going to buy a bike like this, my main priority is descending, and I was much happier on the Nomad going downhill. I thought it was poppier, I could get it in the air more easily, I could move around on it, and I didn't think it gave up anything to the Spartan in terms of suppleness or traction.
Yeah, look, I mean, I feel like we are comparing these two bikes because in the end they were so similar, right?
Yeah.
I found myself to be faster on the Spartan. I felt like it was a little bit more comfortable for me. I like that the Spartan is on the steeper side of those two bikes.
Yeah.
So that's the Nomad versus the Spartan. You really can't go wrong with either, but the DeVinci has a trail bike in its back pocket, and the Santa Cruz has a DH bike. But they've got other things in their pockets too, so check out each individual write-up and roundtable video at bikemag.com and subscribe to Bike Mag's YouTube channel.